The great thing about preparing watermelon is there is no right or wrong way to do it. It's all about personal preferences. In this video, I'm going to show you several different ways that I like to prepare watermelon. Now, this is a relatively small watermelon, so I'm going to cut it in half. If it was a little bit bigger watermelon, I'd probably start by cutting maybe a third of it off at the end. So make sure your knife is sharp. Get a good firm grip on it because it is round and wobbly and I don't want it to get away from you. So get a firm grip on it. I like to take the knife and I'll just poke it in and I'll work it in. And then see it starts to split and you can just work that split and go along with it, turning it, lifting it, turning it. And then it'll just split on you. Beautiful. I'm going to set one aside. We're going to work on this one. Now, because I don't like working with wobbly things and a sharp knife, I'm going to flip this guy over and we're going to do this again. We're going to poke. See that? It's nice and stable. Doesn't slip away and get away from you. So again, we're going to set this aside. Now, once again, let's put it on a firm base. And this is one way. If you just want to cut slices, you get this on a firm base and then get in here on the edge and you just cut into it. Now you can make these slices as thick. Some people like thin slices. Some like a little thicker. Now, that is one preparation. I'm going to put these off. We'll show these at the end. All right, let's keep working with these. You can take that. Now, some people don't mind getting some of the rind on here. I don't prefer that, and I didn't do a good job there, so we'll trim that away. Now, I don't dispose of those. I will end up eating the melon part of that before I throw the rind away. So I set those aside, and that's my treat. Now here, again, some people like small bites, bigger bites. It all depends on personal preference. You are the chef. You set the rules. All right, let's get this big guy back. And here's another fun one to do if you have a watermelon baller. I like to use the half one because it gives me the most amount of room to play with, and there's juices it's going to collect. And this acts as a bowl and it keeps those juices inside. And that's it. It'll just look like that. You work your way around, you work your way down, as many of the watermelon balls that you want. It's a real fun way to do it. Now this happens to be like a seedless watermelon. Seeded or seedless, it doesn't matter. I tend to just eat the seeds if we get a seeded watermelon. Other times I will, if there's a lot of seeds in here, I will cut and I will try and edge out all of those seeds. So if you're done with your food preparation, just put a plastic wrap on it and store it in the fridge. If you want to continue on, well, here you've got this wobbly thing. If you're comfortable with it, you can get a firm grip on it and make another cut. If that's a little too wobbly for you, just turn it over and make it a little more stable, and you can just come in. I always like, the rind is so tough, I always like to start with a stab with the end of the knife, and then you can spin it around, finish it off however you like. Like I say, you can't go wrong with this. Well, maybe you can. That's a little bit ugly, but it doesn't matter because you can finish it off to your desire. So that's it. Let's see what a finished product looks like. This was the first one we prepared, the slices. Very nice. And I know these are different widths, but you can make them uniform. You can make them a variety of sizes and widths. Here are the chunks. And I like to serve it in a nice small serving dish and then overflow it. That makes it look like an extra serving there. And here are those beautiful watermelon balls. Didn't that turn out nice? And there you go. You'll be a hit. Thanks for watching. This is Landry, the average reasonable person with watermelon food preparation.